What's up, Trophy Hunter? We have a new PlayStation Indie sale available in the PlayStation Store. One of my favorite sales, plenty of games, hidden gems and a lot of easy platinums. In this video I want to show you 13 platinum games which are worth buying. Some are easy, some are not, but the most important part is you will have some fun by playing it. So let's jump right into it. If you're a subscriber, you probably know I mentioned this game already a month ago, but I have to mention it again. Bud Spencer Utensil Slabs and Beans. You can buy the game now for just $1.50. This is a must buy, a great beat 'em up game, couch co-op, great soundtrack and a lot of fun minigames. And the platinum isn't too hard. The game has many references to the movies, so if you enjoyed the movies you need to play the game. But if you haven't seen any movie, the game is still worth playing. Very fun beat 'em up game, especially in couch co-op. Trophy wise a pretty straightforward game. It's possible to unlock all the trophies in a single playthrough, but 2 playthroughs are recommended. Have you always wanted to play a weird shoot 'em up game? Then you need to check out Rainbows, Toilets and Unicorns. If you're PS Plus member, you can get the game for just $1.40. It's a pretty stupid game in a good way and you will have a laugh or two when you play it. All you must do in order to get all of the trophies is beat the game. There are 5 worlds and 1 playthrough takes about 30 minutes. No money to buy Diablo 4? Then check out the Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing, the complete trilogy. This bundle contains all 3 Van Helsing games, so for just $5 you get 3 very good action RPG games. Definitely a very good alternative to Diablo 4. Trophy wise they're a bit challenging, but nothing is too difficult. The first and the third game takes roughly 25 hours to get the platinum and the second one take a bit longer. I would say maybe 40 to 50 hours. The next one is a bit of older game, Fat Princess Adventures. This game is a lot of fun, especially in couch co-op. I really had a lot of fun with the game, but do not get fooled by the graphics. The game is a bit challenging, because you need to complete the game on specific difficulties. I played through the game a few years ago with my girlfriend, she liked it, I liked it, perfect game. The next game on my list is Gas Guzzlers Extreme. I would say this is maybe a bit of a hidden gem. The game has a bit of outdated graphics and little content, but considering value for the money, this is a solid game. The platinum is extremely straightforward with a little grind involved. Playing the game gave me some light Carmageddon vibes. So if you enjoy arcade racing games with a lot of action, check out Gas Guzzlers Extreme. Pretty fun game, especially for less than $5. The next game on my list is 9 Parchments. This is an isometric twin stick shooter, but you don't fire bullets, you fire spells. The game features a full co-op with 3 other players. But be aware it will add more enemies and also includes friendly fire. The platinum in this one is kinda challenging but pretty fun. First you need to play through the game on any difficulty and unlock all main characters, and after that you need to play through the game on hardcore. Hardcore means permadeath, so if you die you have to start from the beginning. To make your hardcore playthrough a lot easier, I highly recommend use backup saves via cloud or USB. Probably you already heard about the game Grey Skies. Well, Darker Skies is the sequel. Grey Skies was heavily stealth based, but Darker Skies is more action based. If you're a fan of science fiction, aliens, maybe you should give the game a try. It's not the best game to be honest, but for just $5 you get a solid, short science fiction action game. I'm a huge science fiction and alien fan and I really enjoyed this one. If you don't like aliens or science fiction, this game is probably not for you. But if you're looking for a quick platinum, you should also give the game a try because it's possible to complete the game within 1 hour. Looking for one of the best old school first person shooter games? Well, you found it, Iron Fury. If you enjoy games like the good old school game Duke Nukem, you will love this one. This is a quite straightforward platinum and you can get it within 1 playthrough. But keep in mind there are missable trophies, so I personally would recommend 2 playthroughs. The game is surprisingly long. If you rush through the game without collecting the collectibles, secrets and all the other stuff, you can get through it within 6 hours. Another super fun game is Inertial Drift. It's an arcade racing game, but in this one you have to drift all the time. The game is super fun, but the platinum is quite challenging. The game offers 4 story modes with increased difficulties. But the hardest part of the game will be the Grand Prix mode. You need to complete the Grand Prix mode with every available car in the game. There are 5 races per car and you only have 3 retries. This means after failing 3 times, it's over and you will have to start over again. So the time to platinum is highly skill dependent. The next game on my list is the well-made remake The House of the Dead. I don't know if you played the original one, but this one is a big improvement. It is also possible to play through the entire game couch co-op, which is always more fun. One trophy also requires to play through the game couch co-op, but basically it's possible to play through the game alone, you just need a second controller. There are also some cheat codes for the game. For example, if you have unlocked 16 trophies in the game, there is a cheat code for one-shot kills. The platinum is pretty easy and I had a lot of fun with the game, I really enjoyed it. If you like this kind of rail shooter games, you will probably end up completing both stacks, PS4 and PS5. The next game is the Hand of Merlin, in my opinion a completely underrated gem. It's a turn-based roguelite RPG game and you need several playthroughs to get the platinum. I completed the PS5 version and I couldn't stop playing it, I really like this one. I think I played through the game about 20 times. One playthrough isn't really long, but each playthrough is different. If you want the platinum in this one, you need a lot of patience, luck and a backup save. The only annoying thing in the game is a lot of things are totally random, which can make a few trophies heavily luck based, and this is why making backup saves in this game will help you a lot. At the beginning the game is a bit difficult, but once you get the hang of it, it's basically a pretty easy one. Just a small tip, the archers are very overpowered, so if you enjoy turn-based RPG games, this is definitely a hidden gem, but this is only my opinion. The next game on my list is Ghostsong. This is a simply amazing Metroidvania, great visuals and great music. Trophy-wise the game is a bit of a challenge. First there's a speedrun trophy, you need to complete the game in under 3 hours, and there's one trophy for completing the game without dying. But the trophy without dying isn't really difficulty because you can use backup saves or you can quit back to the main menu once you die. One playthrough will roughly take 5 to 7 hours, it's definitely skill dependent, and if you're familiar with the games, it's possible to complete the game within 1.5 hours. So I personally would only recommend the game to genre fans. And last but not least is the action hack and slash game Ultra H. If you enjoy games like Devil May Cry, you need to give the game a try. But this one is a lot easier to unlock the platinum like in the Devil May Cry games. At the beginning you can choose between different difficulties, so if you want the platinum as fast as possible, I highly recommend play on easy difficulty. The heart of the game is the combat, so there isn't really much to do besides fighting enemies. The game itself is very linear without much exploration, so perfect game to turn off your brain and slay some enemies. And the easy platinum is a nice bonus too. So guys, these are 13 easy games which are worth playing in my opinion. I hope you found this video useful. Thanks for the attention, see you in my next one.